What it is, party people. Here we are back in the fight. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we lost and we ended up having to reload. I did go slightly. I just pulled away here and let them take their turn. So here we are. We have these few disparate units that surprisingly decided not to attack this town. I find that rather interesting. So we're going to go, if you remember, we lost that town. We're going to just drop right in there. We'll auto-combat it. It's a very likely victory. No real worries because we have an all-hero army. I think that's a little OP. So we'll take that town right back. Mana fuel factory. Ooh. Construct factories that run entirely on mana fuel cells. Machine unit cost is minus 10%. I'm not sure that we'll need that at all at any point, but we'll see what happens. We got this town back before we completely lost it, so we didn't have to reabsorb it. Let's drop back in on economy. And realizing that town doesn't have any walls, so it probably behooves us to come out here and just pick these armies off. So picking them off we will do. Can't do anything else. We're going to end the turn now. We may end up in an open ground battle with these, what is that, 10 guys? Oh no, oh no. Oh no. 12 versus 4? No. 15 versus 4 on a very likely defeat. This could be problematic. We might end up losing again here. I was just getting way ahead of myself. You know, let's auto-combat this. Lose it and load. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the end of this is just going really poorly. If this was an online game, we wouldn't be doing it. But we're trying to work our way through the campaign here. So we're going to load that up. We'll just pretend like that's the load that you missed when I was in between episodes there. So unfortunately, you know what? I might be screwed here. I'm not sure that I can get out of this. I can't load away from it. I can't do any of that. I can get my main hero out of there. I can actually get my main hero to, let's see, where is this? Is this where the guy that's attacking me is? No. Is this him here? Yep, that's him there. I could, with Sundrin, move here. Or I could, with Edward, move here. It's a tough spot. It's a real tough spot. I am thinking that I'm going to have Edward at least auto-combat this guy. Maybe auto-combat this guy. No, I can't auto-combat any of them. I could get them out of there. No, they have to survive. Really, honestly, it's the other people that I need to get out of there. Ooh, this is a hairy decision here, I tell you what. We can't really pull in reinforcements. They can only get to there. Man. So I think it does make sense to attack here with Edward. I'm gonna auto-combat that, and we're gonna see what they attack. They obviously can't attack both of these. I can split the difference with Sundrin, which may be a terrible idea. That actually is a terrible idea. It means that no matter what, I'm going to lose, unless he doesn't attack me. No, I can see him. Yep, he's coming. Although that didn't move all the way. Wow. Okay, I have a really hard time understanding what the AI is doing sometimes, because this is fundamentally the same army, if anything, because they're spread out, they're more weakened. And so I am unclear on what the AI was thinking there. Sometimes I think that if I jumped into a game against another player, that I would just have a terrible time. I am not smart enough to do that kind of stuff. Praenar is back in the Empire. Excellent. Brenham is done here. I think we just got the Grand Palace. That's going to For those that don't know, the Grand Palace adds 10 mana to your mana pool, which is absolutely awesome. City also ends up with a little bit slightly larger domain and slightly happier people. We're going to do a Great Temple here. That really just creates overall mana storage and generation. That's kind of meh, but it leads to the Grand Temple, which is what we really like. So first things first, let's pile this army back up. Next things next, let's take out these trebuchets. You can guess it's really just the one. And I don't know what just happened there. Sunderen has no movement left. That was a little weird. Oh, maybe she was the one that was moving around between the armies. But we'll end our turn there. I'm super curious here what happened to Cerdas. Or does it take like 5 turns? I feel like I've taken him out at this point. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is... it's kind of interesting that it doesn't say Cerdas has to survive. Yeah, I'm unclear. It's funny, it also doesn't say Silthor has to survive, even though... Maybe he's not a quest item. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe Leonis is going to come back this turn. I'm not sure. People are happy. That's something that we're seeing though. Got this domain invasion at Praenar. I've got pretty big half a mind to drop on those guys, but we can't. You know what? Actually, I am inclined just to see with Edward what kind of fight that is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's take him. And we'll take out this one independent. Let them run. Thick iron breastplate. Ooh, that's sexy. Legendary +3 defense. That one's epic +3. Oh, you imagine this with Edward. Hold on. We're gonna get Edward in the army here. That is exciting. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not that much different, but still. That is awesome. We'll throw this on Silthor. Maybe that's why he's so squishy. Oh, he doesn't have shoes either. Let's get some shoes on there. Let's something for him to wear as a token. I think he's already wearing a locket. Yeah, he's already wearing a locket. Sunderen should be wearing this locket. That means we're basically immune to spirit magic or the holy magic, whatever it is there. He's also got a locket. She doesn't have a locket. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so not a new turn yet, but I'm kind of curious if we get. I think we could take this. We might have to do a manual fight here. Yeah, let's go manual combat on this one. I think we can take them, especially since those guys are in the very back there. Let's just speed through these folks' turns. We are going to wreck them. Wreck them so hard. First things first. Boom. Next things next. Boom. It's nice being able to open up with that double combo. The wombo combo. Bam. And Sundren is just gonna come up with the ooh, I wonder. I'm gonna come up here. I don't know why they cast Starblade on them. I guess that's all we really can do. So that's interesting. I didn't think that they would be able to disjunct thought disjunct you needed your main hero for, but clearly Saradas went back. Maybe Edward is actually the one that needs to kill him, which means I am much more screwed than I thought I was. Much more screwed than I thought I was. I thought we were just going to end up waiting out the game, but this game is going to be much longer. Going ham on these guys. It's pretty awesome. Let's just take this out. Boom, boom. Oh, not enough, not enough. Done. And, oh, you know what? We should have gone for a charm. Take the old gun out. 8 to 12. 3 to 4. 15 to 23. Oh, hell yeah. Go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that thunderstorm just massacred them. And then they kind of massacred themselves. Just drop in with Edward. Hi-yo. 56 and 10 on that last guy. That was amazing. So we basically cleaned up all of these armies. We've restored order to the Empire. We need to get back and kill Saradas, I guess. Or should we just push hard into their territory? I don't know. I'm rethinking my whole strategy here. I'm extremely concerned about our standings now that we know that Saradas is Sarados, maybe that's his name, is probably back at his keep. So that's super problematic. All the while here, though, we're wrecking things up. Sorry, I'm all up in my head right now, just thinking about how screwed we might be. We might be in serious trouble here. Look, we got this army of 9 people coming up, of which some are probably... Oh, look at this. They're going to take this town. They're going to take my allies' town. I know they're going to do it. No, they didn't do it. Wow. We kind of need to stay up here. We need to get some decent reinforcements going. Can I cast this on an ally? Yeah, no. It's complete waste. Yes, I know. That is unfortunate. Last economy building there. Then we're going to go right into the Dreadnought Foundries, which is kind of nice. Let's see if we can hop out here real quick with Edward. Auto combat those guys. Get out of here. Maybe do the same here. Oh, there's a hero in this army. Ragnar the Crusader. Yeah, we're going to abort this attack. We're going to run back. And not move all that far. We'll go right into town here. End our turn there. We've got to play it safe here. Just try to get the economy up in these 3 towns that we've got. Try not to die. You know, do some research. We have knocked out one of the major players. Maybe Saradas will come up and try another attack on us. I doubt it. Wish we had some more flyers. When I played the other campaign, I had all 4 heroes on flyers, which was super convenient. Super convenient. Thinking really hard about this. Can't really get out there with all my heroes. Don't want to lose Edward in a fight. If he was a little bit closer to the edge here, I could drop the heroes here, and so we'll probably do that. Or as soon as they make landfall, and maybe that's what they're fearing, is making landfall. And we're just gonna take it easy here. Oh no, maybe we're not. This is gonna be a real problem. I think the clear thing to do here is abandon ship and come back. We're probably going to lose this town on this turn when who is it? Wazul the Jagged, the Goblin Warlord goes. I fully expect to see these folks make landfall. Fully expect landfall to happen here. Not seeing landfall. There it is. There's the landfall. He ran right by the city, so I think he's going for him. There goes that Dread Siege. We'll have to disjunct that. They're retreating though. It's a rather interesting. Oh no, they just took that city. Let's move along his turn a little bit here. I think one of the things that's a big player in the AI is whether or not they'll get into an actual fight. I think that they value a fight more than a city in a lot of cases. That's got to be the case. Solid engineering. Absolutely. Something we haven't been taking advantage of is machine units here. We've been kind of playing the game where our heroes do a lot of the work. Didn't get successful disjunct going on there. Now that these guys are on land, we're gonna jump back, auto combat them, kill them, hopefully get some items. Yep, got some items. Got a fair number of them. Ooh, what is this? Legendary item. Deals an additional +5 damage against animal, devout, fey, dedicated to good units. Wetlands concealment, force. Oh wow, all of the concealment. That's kind of amazing. Dress of the Cunning Night Stalker. Unfortunately, I don't think it's good enough for us to do anything with because we don't really fight devout and fey units. I do know that she's not wearing pants. That's kind of a funny thing to think about. I guess we don't have any other chest pieces, so we might as well put it on her. Does anybody not have a wand? That's how dime a dozen those things are. Let's see now. Inflict enfeebling fever. Melee and range attacks can inflict. Units suffering from enfeebling fever take -3 defense. Wow, okay. So that's better than any of the other +2 items that we have like this one. So we'll drop that in there. And just keep this over here. I usually just store these somewhere until I need to sell them off, basically. Larissa leveled up again. Let's see if she's got any more Cray spells. No, not really. Could do some fun thing, but she's already got Chain Lightning, which is kind of nice. Another Dispel wouldn't be terrible, but let's just go Glass Cannon on her, range strength, and call that the turn. I am consistently amazed at how well I've messed up this fight. I'm sure that there are so many people, all one of them out there, facepalming at my execution of this whole level. These guys come running back up. Here they come. We're gonna pull the dwarves again. And we're gonna pull our heroes over. Assuming we can, they aren't gonna be able to go for the city. He could, he's a flying unit. Not horribly worried. We want to keep these guys in close proximity to each other. Let's disjunct this with all of that 30% success chance. Thinking. Let's do let's not do produce juggernaut. Let's do invention. All right, Sundrin, you've been working really well for us lately. I really should have picked up charm with her. Instead, we're gonna pick up melee strength. We're gonna glass cannon her a little bit as a thief. We do have 25 extra mana, and I did see that they had a couple of failed disjunctions. You know, look at it. That. So we're going to reinforce this mana cells. I really actually probably should have done suppress nature, but well, can't do much about it now. We're going to see these guys make landfall. We may even lose this city. They may ignore it. They may come straight to the east. Not quite sure. Same with these guys. They may back off. They may take the city. I would not be surprised if they took the city, but I'll be right back up in there, and I'll try to take it back. Got this human war breed. Yep, see, they're not at all interested in taking the actual city. They're interested in taking out the armies. Praenar has been hit by Dread Siege. That implies to me that they're going to want to come in and make landfall and attack it. Although I guess they didn't. They moved him back. I guess they are effectively doing kind of what you do in Civ, where you pillage. Is kind of what's going on there. So let's see. We got a couple of Grand Palaces. That increased our mana by 20. 10 each, which was kind of awesome. Let's see. Brenham. So these folks are ready to start churning out machines. That makes me very happy. Not quite yet ready here. That's fine. That's totally fine. We probably should put walls on the docket for them. And might as well throw the foundry in there for them. Okay, so nobody made landfall. Kind of want to split the armies here, but I'm not going to. Kind of want to keep them just in the middle here. You can get to this city. Can you go one further? Nope, it's just barely not enough. You know what we should do? Before we make this builder... Boom, that should be out next turn, then we'll do the foundry. Let's get a road between these so that we can actually get out there and, you know, defend our cities. Let's put I'm on the fence about that. But let's do that. Let's send these guys up here. Tent them. And let's be ready to come back this direction. Not quite yet. Waiting it out. Waiting it out. Fully expecting these guys to make a move at some point here. Not seeing it yet. I would expect these folks to make a move. Got 13 guys there. I wouldn't mind making a move on that city, but I just can't afford it right now. If I could get some flame tanks and upgrade them, whew, that would be spicy. Super, super spicy. A little sriracha for ya. That disjunct is up now. So, we should be able to take out the Dread Siege on at least a couple of these cities. That builder's done. That's awesome. So first, let's get that disjunct up. Boom. Didn't work. 50%. Didn't work. 50%. Couldn't do it. Couldn't pull it off. Okay. Let's build a road. Let's just come out here as far as we can go on that road. There we go. Armies are back. We've got 6 and 4 here. I think we could do some damage here. These folks didn't make landfall. We can't quite get to them. We could if we took these two out. You think we can do something about that? I'm reticent to try. Super reticent to try. Hard decisions, hard decisions. Let's just not think about it for a moment. Now let's get that mana on the board. You know, we're running into massive mana issues with having to disjunct everything. So I think that that's a reasonable place to go. We have literally no mana right now. These folks can't make it very far on anything. I think that they're coming for our town. I don't really have any other answer for it. Against my better judgment, I am going to drop in on that fight. How's Praenar doing here? Oh, please be... No, you're just a unicorn rider. I could probably scoot over there and get that town back before too much went haywire. Oh. Taken by orange. Fidoral takes that city. Of course he did. These folks are probably going to take me. Oh, there goes my suppressed nature. Things are kind of waning out of my favor. Grelka's going. We can do a disjunct. Wow. Just failing at disjuncting. Yeah, so the question here is, do we auto combat this? I just kind of want to save it and see what happens. I don't know if my heroes would be able to keep the keep those priests alive. That is precisely what I thought would happen. That was mostly an experiment. So we'll actually pop back and run a manual combat against them. Now you know, the more you know. That's not at all the tone for that. Please don't listen to me. So we're gonna pull the priests over here. We're gonna try to take them with just the 4. Auto combat them on a very... Whoa! Whoa! That was insane. I kind of want to try that again. I am absolutely amazed by that. Absolutely amazed by that. The very likely victory. Auto combat. Got it that time. I just must have gotten seriously unlucky or something like that. I'm just like floored. I didn't realize that I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Which is just insane to me. So here we are. I think we're basically done moving them. Yeah, there's nothing here that we want, so let's start doing melee strengths and resistance. There we go. Branham. Oh, excellent. Branham is getting there. That industrial plant. I think... Oh, we can already make flame tanks. We don't need that industrial plant. Boom! I'm excited about that. So excited about that. The flame tanks can take out massive amounts of grouped units, which is just devastating. Absolutely devastating. This is where we start to see it turn. I'm convinced this is where we start to see it turn. You know, we only have the 2 cities left. We can't really afford much more. I really wish that Zarados would just march right over to, say, right about here, and I can just alone, you know, challenge me to a duel, throw the gauntlet down. I just 4v1 him, don't care what he says, and we just beat him to pieces. Okay, so this is interesting to me. We can take this army out. No problem. And that's what we want to do. We just kind of want to spread them thin, pick them off, you know, that kind of stuff. Eventually get a disjunct off. But, what's the spell integrity of this? Yeah, eventually we'll get a disjunct off. Not this day. Get that blast furnace done. They'll be pumping out tanks soon. That'll be exciting times. So let's bring this road up into the main of town here, and then I'm gonna drag you back out. I'm a little reticent to go dragging a builder over there, so I'll go to here, and then you're just gonna run back here. Let's see. We can go forward a little bit more. Boom, boom. We're gonna end our turn here. I'm kind of expecting. I'm using my hands here, but I'm kind of expecting all of these guys to just pile up and hit me. Just expecting that. You know, you got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 versus 4 it would be. Not sure I could handle that. Kind of committed now. Yeah. Kind of saw that coming. That's unfortunate. That's the problem with builders. He could just come up here. I bet you could take those priests out, no problem. 2 of them, yeah. One of them's elite. Absolutely. Absolutely, you could take them out. Yep, okay, this is the part where we see them piling up. Are they going to pile up on the town? Is that what's going to go on here? Nope, they're going to pile up on me. I'm going to have to... Manual magic. That's what we're calling this. Manual combat magic. Let's see. First things first, let's get everybody back. Oh no, not enough action points. I always do that. I always do that. Alright, first, sadism. Maybe they'll just jump that. And we'll get stuck with the lightning. That would be handy. Let's see. Oh, I didn't click the button. I thought I clicked the button. All right. And now lightning. Boom. One turn too late. Just get Edward up in here and just cause some havoc. I think that's what we ought to do. Or maybe we'll drag him in a little bit more. These guys, they've only got 2 ranged. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Try to cause some havoc here with this. Kind of want to see out of range. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to move first. I don't actually care if I lose him a ton. $35, $25, $35. That's unfortunate. He's probably dead. Kind of want this to actually fail, but it didn't. Darn. Because if it fails, it reduces their movement. Darn, they got rid of the thunderstorm. That's interesting. The bugs. Oh, they went for her. caused a lot of havoc there. Still pretty concerned. Still extremely concerned. She can take a hit from him. And then spin around 10 to 14 times 3. Or 10 to 14 times 3, so nothing major. And then... yes. Is that gonna kill him? It should kill him. Oh, it's times 2. It's all times 2. It's because he's got less. You know what we really want to do? It's probably worth wasting the turn. Boom. Lots of bleeding and poison. Oh, I thought that they didn't kill her for a second. So it's Edward against everyone. So that was our bed. We made it. And we can't do much about it. Gonna have to reload. You know, we really ought to get a save when we're feeling comfortable so that we can go back to that, because there's a solid chance that we've come so far down this road that we may need to actually restart the level, because I can't retreat from here because this is the end of the last turn. So, you know, I could maybe pull some shenanigans with a spell here or there, but I can't really do a whole lot. I mean, I could pull Edward back. I could theoretically make my problem worse. Let's just save just in case this is a terrible idea. But I mean, I could do this and take those beetles out, which at least solves that problem. But now the army's separated, right? So now Edward's just alone. So it's very likely that all of these guys are going to just pile up and attack him. I find this very... I don't know if anybody finds this as interesting as me, but I find this very interesting in terms of like how the AI operates and that kind of stuff. We knew that this was coming, although I could arguably take these folks out with spells. But yeah, there's no way a builder's going to do that. I really wish that you could retreat when aggressed upon. Ooh, this is new and interesting. Can't do anything about that. See, like that one little thing. So there's clearly some amount of random number generation in the AI that causes those little subtleties in the way that it acts. For those of you that don't know, I run a software engineering company as my day job. So things like AI, artificial intelligence, blah blah blah, is intensely interesting to me. You know, why did it act this way or that? Someday I'll probably end up making my own games, and we'll have to worry about such things as making AI intelligent, which I'm absolutely certain is a hard problem. I think that a lot of people don't give enough credit to the engineers that created the artificial intelligence that is running their games. So I am not certain what happened here with this city. I think it revolted is what happened there. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to combine these armies again, because apparently separating them once again made it so that they weren't attacked. I'm going to take this city back. Easy peasy. We'll have to reset the production there. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get over here before the absorption fires. This has created a tank for us, though. This is exciting times. Very exciting times. We can disjunct that. Of course, it didn't work. We're just always going to have that queued up. We're just pouring piles and piles and piles of mana into it. Put charm on her. No more left. Turturac. You need a blast furnace. That's what we were building for you. That is what we were building for you. So, this is where I'm going to stop the episode. We've already gone way too long. And we'll definitely pick up next time. I thought for sure we'd be beating it this time, but we made a huge mistake. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day.